And here we are. So welcome everybody. We're gonna do some indie games today. And I wanted to start with this. I actually picked this up last night and I was playing a ton. And I wanted to at least do a one-off of it for streaming. I think it would fit the arcade playlist. This is Dandy Ace. And let's get into it. It has a fun little intro, so let's just set up and watch that first. Get set up in my seat. We're all good to go. Let's have a comfy Sunday stream.
Once upon a time, an illusionist became the greatest magician in the world.
We turn it
For
up.
years, he was loved by the public. He could even make children cry with joy. His name was Lele, the green-eyed illusionist. But sadly, one day everything was stolen from him by a fake magician, a charlatan who goes by the name of Dandy Ace. With his mediocre performances and handsome looks, Ace, and I really don't know why, became the most loved of all magicians. Crushed by the unjust reality of his relentless destiny, Lele had no
He's
choice
got a Waluigi
but to
face.
resort to the infamous cursed mirror. You have the power to create a whole new world, but for the price of your soul, the mirror said. I understand. I'm yours. Now, behold the greatest magic trick of all time! And so, out of nowhere, when no one was expecting, Lele imprisoned his longtime arch-enemy. In the blink of an eye,
Uh-oh.
Ace was gone, trapped inside the cursed mirror.
Green-eyed is supposed to be a sign of jealousy. Oh, is it? I wasn't aware of that. There we go. Let me turn it down. That little bump to the title screen was kind of loud. I had it turned up for the intro there, sorry. Boop. Now, I believe the devs of this, the studio Mad Mimic, they're, or were they publisher? I believe they're like, from Brazil? Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, let's go. I played a bunch of this last night. We're gonna start a new one, though. New run. So I only have normal unlocked, and let me tell you, this game is actually pretty hard on normal, so I don't even want to imagine what Nightmare is supposed to be like. How's the audio chat? Good? It's a very good title screen music here. Alright, let's go. Trinkets grant Ace passive abilities. Choose them to improve your build and playstyle. Green with envy. I'm not familiar with that saying.
Oh my! Can I trust my eyes? Is that the legendary magician, Dandy Ace?
You seem familiar. Can you tell me where I am?
No, I am definitely not familiar. I'm 100% certain that we've never met each other before. Okay. I'm afraid the other guy, what's his name again? A great magician, yes. Lele, the green-eyed illusionist. I believe he built this ever-changing palace just to defeat you.
Lele, huh? Doesn't ring any bells.
Think harder. He's pretty famous.
How do I leave this place, old-timer? I got smiles to collect, magic tricks to perfect. You're either the ace, or you're not.
The two greatest magicians of all time in a duel! How exciting. You'll have to defeat him in order to leave this place. Oh, he's waiting for you, deep inside the palace. Luckily, when you fell through the cursed mirror, your magical cards came with you.
Rule of the ace number 28, never leave home without your cards.
You'll find more cards as you progress through the palace. You're lucky to have me as your ally.
Alright. Now let's get set up here. Take a blue card, pink card, and that card. Alright. So you'll see how this goes as you get into it.
I, Lele, the green-eyed illusionist, will watch firsthand
Okay.
as my defenses beat you over and over again.
The dash hurts them, but I found that this game was really difficult to get the hang of at first. If you try to play it like Hades, you absolutely get slaughtered in this. I learned that the hard way, as someone who has like hundreds of hours in that game. A lot of people are describing this as magical Hades, but let's go. Okay. Take out the bunnies.
Those creatures came with a defect. I'll send the ultra elite mobs next time.
Okay. Now I have a punch card.
What do you call a dog who does magic tricks? A Houdini.
I know that the fist, when you hit enemies with it, you can see the star symbol, it stuns them, so you can just continue to wail on them. There we go.
Look how many minions, and there's no escape. I'm so brilliant. Come on, who brings a cupcake to a fight?
Okay, cupcakes are for healing.
More minions?
I noticed that I can, like, highlight the cupcake and teleport to it whenever I want, so I can leave it during the part of the stage I'm in. So that's handy. Oh, wait, there's a card there. Bubble. Bubble's weird. Let me see here. Put that there. So, what you can do in this game is, you can take a card and you can put it in, like, as in, like, an upgrade slot. So instead of using the card as an attack, it powers up something instead. It's kind of... I feel like the game doesn't explain it too well. I had to experiment a bit, but it's pretty good. So yeah, as you can see now, I put the bomb on the bubble, and now it gives it death bomb damage, or inflicts the death bomb status. Here we go. It looks... It's kind of hard to explain, but I got the hang of it a little bit. Like, I played this for a handful of hours last night. It's pretty good.
Don't bother. I know you don't.
Oops. The dash has a hitbox when you land, but you gotta be careful. Give me that. If you just mash the dash button like you're playing Hades, you just get hit. Then you don't have enough time to get away from enemy projectiles.
Ooh, there's a snake in there. Don't touch.
Okay, so this one's upgrade effect, as you can see, says Empower Magic. That means it just upgrades the attack power of whatever it's attached to if I don't use it as the attack itself. Again, it's probably just, like, overwhelming to look at if you're not familiar with games like these, but I find that handy. Trying the best to explain what I'm doing, because, oops, damn it. I still have a cupcake up earlier on. Okay. This game has lots of bunnies, as I can see. How's the audio, chat? Is it still too loud? I don't know. I think it seems good. Yeah, let's do experiments, which I like. Damn it. I feel like if you go for the dash kill, you have to make sure it's the finishing hit, because otherwise the enemies are going to hit you, because they don't flinch from the dash attack. Or you can immediately stun them with the fist like I can.
What? How dare you?
Okay.
Go back inside and stay trapped.
So as you can see, this one can add hex damage. It's another dash card. Let me see here. I'll put it on the fist. There we go. Banquet hall. So that's as far as I can go for now. Because I need to find the keys for other doors as I, like, go through multiple runs. I don't want any of that.
No keys for you.
Roguelikes just always look so overwhelming when you first see anything for them. I still barely feel like I know what I'm doing in this. It took me too long. I had so many deaths at first.
That wasn't
Alright.
fair with my minions. I'll make them stronger on the next one.
Upgrade effects damage is only affected by the main card's tier. Yay. And now we get to see the actual assistants.
Mr. Ace, I finally found you.
Jolly, jolly. Are you hurt?
Mister, the day I get hurt falling through a cursed mirror is the day I won't make our show happen. And that's never, if you didn't catch that.
Thanks for always making the show happen, Jolly Jolly.
You're very late, Mr. Ace. While you were moseying around, I was getting some field research done.
My dear, a magician is never late. Plus, I wasn't taking any longer to get here than what was strictly necessary.
To be dazzling and splendid. I know, mister.
Perfection. Your powers of observation are immeasurable.
No surprise there, right? So listen to me on this. When you defeat enemies, some of them will drop shards from the cursed mirror.
These things I've been collecting, they're mirror shards? I should be wearing thicker gloves.
Yeah, it's the fun of the game. You die over and over and over.
When you bring them to me, I can unlock useful items for you. Oh, and by the way, the cards and trinkets you found last time are now gone. Blueprints you found, those you can keep. Bring me shards and blueprints, and I'll help you retrieve your magical cards and trinkets. You got it?
Alright. So this is how you get your permanent upgrades for this. You spend the mirror shards, which enemies drops. So I got the tea potions thing. That's essentially just like my my one-time potion. Unlock 10 more items to get the second one. Alright. Crescendo fireworks. Binding chains. Just put it towards this. This replenishes my health and my tea.
Thank goodness, Mr. Ace. For a moment, I never thought I'd see you again.
Have I ever made it to stage any later than right on time, Jenny?
You never disappoint us, Mr. Ace. Did you see that awesome tent my sister made for me?
Jolly really found the time to build you this?
I know, right? She's always so resourceful. When I was finally done crying, the tent was already up and standing.
I'm just glad to see you girls okay in such a weird place. You two are the best assistants a magician could have.
Aw, thanks, Mr. Ace. And you're the greatest magician of all time, no matter what the green-eyed evil man said.
So, what kind of goodies do you have in that tent?
Oh, I can use it to store your trinkets. Talk to me and I'll help you equip the ones you want.
Superb. I would like to equip all of them.
Ooh, not possible, but you can equip 1 or 2 at a time, and sometimes 3.
That's it? But I have so many trinkets.
I'm not sure why, Mr. Ace. Could be the magic that built this place. Could be a simple design choice. I'm not sure. Who knows?
Alright. So I get to take 1 per area. These ones are for speed, extra tea potion. I've kind of just been taking the offensive ones. 10 seconds without taking damage. Main cards deal 80 more damage. Damage increases as progresses through the palace. When I take damage, I get payback. Kill an enemy, I deal 80 more damage. This is the one I kind of want at some points. I probably should take this one so I can get further in the run. Ace remains at 1 HP and gains invulnerability. Effect resets when Ace kills 100 enemies. So essentially it's just your second chance thing. Take that for now. Okay. So here I am. You can see that I need those keys to access the other places there. I haven't made it, like, further than, like, the first boss still.
Well done. You've passed the first test.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Don't get too cocky. Behind me is the banquet hall, and the enemies are much harder. or so I've heard.
It's fine. I'll probably ace it. Get it? 'Cause my name is Ace.
A man of multiple talents, I see. Gotta work on your comic timing, though. It's all in the delivery.
Oh, I could use some delivery. Where's the food in the banquet hall?
Well, there's food, just not for you. The palace minions, they are always hungry. Be careful not to end up the main course.
Alright. Now, see if I can get past Area 2
I sure
first
hope
try.
this next area rather interesting.
Sorry if you're here to see this, Lorelei, but bunnies are being bullied today. These are evil
You
bunnies.
shouldn't just rely on good looks if you want to survive.
Okay. Trying the dodge, taking damage. Perfect.
It's dangerous
Ooh.
to go alone. Take whatever you
Okay,
find.
this is a stronger bubble. I have a tier 2 bubble. This one's tier 3. I find that a single increase in tier actually buffs the attack power, like, by quite a bit. Let me take this. Oh, I don't have the ability to sell them, right? I forgot to... I have to unlock that. Got so used to doing that last night. Oh. Crap. This is where the enemies get rougher. I gotta play more patiently. This ain't Hades where I can just rush everybody with a big-ass sword.
You know those cards aren't good to work, don't you? My soldiers are unbeatable.
I hate the candles because they're making, like, shoot. They're making that, like, explosive spot below me. There we go. No dash dash forever, that's right.
Get ready for a lesson in pain. Guys, rip his arms out.
The only reason I can get away with being so close right now is because I have the fist, which inflicts stun every hit, so you can wail on them. Most enemies don't flinch from, like, most attacks at all, so... Oof.
Doesn't matter
Like
what
that.
from the chest.
Um...
Anyway.
Just put that there. It's another thing that puts hex on things. Stun lock. Exactly. Take out the candles, because those things will annoy the hell out of you. And the lady with that floating ball sucks, too. I'm playing way better than I was, like, last night, for the record.
This part of the path
Damage racks
will
up
be
so
your
quickly in this game.
Take him out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all you got?
Damn it. See? I almost died from a couple hits. Crap. Also, you can't dash through projectiles. If you try and do that, you're just gonna get hurt. Most of the time.
Fire! Fire! Don't let him through. Come on. Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
Okay. Shoot. Okay. Cupcakes are for healing. Grab them or leave them. You also don't need to directly use the teleporter. I found you can just you can pick up the map and, like, teleport whenever you want. It took me a couple hours to actually realize you could do that. I felt so silly.
He's right where
Thanks for
we
the
want
sub there,
him.
friend. Appreciate that.
Raise to whoever wipes him out.
Okay. Nice. It's fun to send a bubble launching at them while I wail on them with the fist, because then the bubble catches up and hits them while I've been doing that. Ooh, they were grouped up just fine.
Don't do
Ooh.
that to my minion.
That's a better punch. I have a tier 2 punch. Now I got tier 3.
Not nice.
But, I'm pretty sure I want to take this, because if you use the other punch as an upgrade, it gives... It inflicts vulnerability, which, they take 30% more damage. So if I hit them with the bubble, it makes it even better, so why not? I'll leave that behind. Now then. Keep looking.
Trapped. Now you'll be overrun by enemies. Isn't this fun?
Dashed right into the frickin' man thing.
No. Drop that cupcake.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, this is good. This card, right? So, this thing inflicts stun, but I found that from experimenting, if you combine it with the fist, it gets a thing where it makes it so you do more damage to stunned enemies, and since the punch stuns them, you get to just wail on them for more damage. There we go. So we'll do that, and ditch the hex, I guess. I don't need that.
Oh, wait, stop! Wait, just slow down.
There we go. There we go.
A cupcake?
Look at that.
Who made this?
Cupcakes are everywhere. I kind of want a cupcake now. Yeah, I just find that...
And the ace? The key is stashed far away from there.
I just kind of find that for some of the combo stuff, it doesn't, like, explain it too well. It kind of just keeps it very brief. I had to, like, kind of, like, mess around a lot on my own to figure it out. I guess that's everything I can do since I don't have any of the soup keys. Or the... Yeah, it's the four... They're all... The keys are all based on the 4 suits. Card can have more than one upgrade effect, depending on the color of the upgraded card. Yay. Doing good so far.
Can we go home now?
No. Starting pink card is randomly drawn from your unlocked cards. Don't need that yet. Unlock binding chain. Increases debuff effect duration by 5 seconds. That's a trinket. I haven't really unlocked those yet. Card recycle. Oh, this lets me sell. I want that. Card recycle 2. Put that into gold credits. So... I don't really need this right now, but I just wanted to unlock it. This will replenish my HP and refill my tea. Cupcakes sound very nice right now.
A good day to you.
Kill an enemy. Ace's main cards deal more damage for 5 seconds. Considering I can rack up damage with the fist now, why not? So after this, I'm gonna have to fight the boss.
Welcome to the Dopra Museum.
This game is very fun.
Much more than an art gallery. Here you'll find very famous paintings.
I love famous stuff. Which paintings can I see there?
Oh, I didn't expect you to be a man of culture as well. There is the remarkable Las Conejas, a true work of art. You'll also see the critically acclaimed Creation of Magic in all its splendor.
Huh, weird. They almost sound like other famous paintings I know.
You don't know these? Too bad. In this section of the palace, those who are not art connoisseurs tend to find themselves in grave danger.
Alright, let's go.
Forward is the only way to go now.
Get ready to see lots of bunny art.
Some healing items.
Oops. Got sloppy there. You gotta play like you're a zoner in a fighting game for this. Damn it. My dash wasn't recharged fast enough. I got sloppy. Oh. Gotta watch where the enemies are facing and when they flash, because that's when they're doing their attacks.
Where did you buy your amazing outfit? You look so dapper.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Looking tired.
Alright, I'll eat my tea. Okay. Hello, you. I like the Rubik's Cube just sitting there. Getting chomped by bunnies.
Time to test your amazing magic tricks.
Don't think you can just sit inside a mob of enemies and wail on them. Again, a lot of people like to compare this to Hades, which you can definitely see the comparisons where they come from, but if you try to play this like Hades, you will just get destroyed. Okay. There we go. Even spikes.
I know of. Can't wait for our
Ugh.
magic duel. Hey,
The spikes kind of made me have to stay in there. Oh well. I need health. I should have saved it, but whatever. Okay, I was able to get through the projectile there. Alright, that's good. I've yet to complete a run. Oh, a better fist? Okay, this is tier 4. And, yeah, 861 is better than 646. It even increases the amount the upgrade gives me. That's good. Sell it. Don't need it. I think I should be able to find the diamond key in this area. Remember, when you kill an enemy, it gets easier because you got less to worry about. Alright. Starburst. Ah, this one's not so good at this point. It's just like a little... Just a little, like, explosion around you that pushes enemies away. I don't find it that great.
You perform with such elegance, Dandy Ace. How do you do that?
Okay. Cupcake can stay. That's the club door, or clover door. Oh, there's the diamond.
Who left my
This-
key there? I will
Hang
pay
on.
money for this.
Oh, I bumped right into it.
No.
Cupcake is back. Damn it. Couldn't dash for that in time. Ah! Oh, I hate the Reapers. This is where the game gets really fucking annoying here. Ah!
One more hit and you're dead.
No. Take him out. Oh. I was not prepared for Reaper so soon. Okay. Thanks for subbing there, friend. Is this game Hades meets Balan Wonderworld meets Persona 5? If I was making a really clickbaity title, I would say that. But, no. Unfortunately, increasing the tier of the card you put in for the upgrade doesn't seem to change anything, but no reason not to take it, I guess. Let me see here. Ooh. You injured your arm, you can't play games right now. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. Hope you can relax and watch a stream, at least for now.
Should you be using those cards?
Kill the Reaper, kill the Reaper, kill the Reaper. The Reapers are so annoying. Ah.
No keys for you. Only lock keys.
Okay. Oh. I'm gonna die. Did I leave a cupcake behind? I did. Oh! That was... Okay. I panicked there for a moment. I didn't know that could even happen. I teleported on the spike thing because the cupcake was there. I gotta keep that in mind.
Expect the Minion Inquisition.
Okay. That guy's making a heal field. Alright.
What could even be in there that you would need? I can't think of anything.
Better Hex? Here's gonna replace it. Okay. Ah! Ah!
Tell me you're hurt.
No.
Do you need medical assistance?
Green Waluigi is so rude.
Just stand still for 1 second. I dare you.
Okay. Okay, Reaper's dead. Nope, there's still one more. Alright. Oh, also check out the bunnies. The bunny Lisa, the bunny statue. This is why I said Lorelei would want to see the bunnies.
How did you get here?
I don't like the flower on that bunny. Ah! No time to joke about bunnies, Reapers. I found the end, but I want the shards. Bunch of enemies there. What about over here? Can I get a heal? Not all rooms seal. Alright, go for it. Okay. I got lucky and hit him right in the stun. If I didn't have the fist, the Reaper would be... Oh, God. Ah!
Wanna give up now?
Oh, that was nerve-wracking. I have one hit left. I used the Guardian Angel thing. I don't need this. Oh, crap. I guess there's nothing left but those enemies, but can I get an extra stuff here? Let me check. No, it's not even that kind of shop. I'm just gonna leave then.
You're getting good at this.
Hey! Check it out. We did it! Teddy's win. I made it to the boss on my first run.
If I ever run into that Lele guy, he's gonna hear a piece of me.
Gold credits. Here we go. See if I can beat the... So the furthest I've made it is beating this boss, and I did like 25 runs last night. Jeez.
Have you beat the evil magician yet? I kind of miss my home.
So I had a lot of training, as I'll say. I should probably use this for a boss, so why not? Payback. I don't like to plan to get hit, but... You gotta do it sometimes. Alright, audio's still good? You guys can't hear the fan, right?
You made it to his atelier. How exciting.
I've made it to whose atelier?
Beyond this gate lies the atelier of the Master of Arts himself, the famous Axolangelo.
Sounds important. Is he a famous painter around these parts?
The greatest! Have you ran into the deadly art apprentices yet? Let's just say he taught them everything they know.
Oh, I'd love to get an autograph.
For your own sake, let's hope you catch him in a good mood.
Oh, it's not Green Guy crying.
Finally! Bring me the paint tubes I ordered. Sap green and yellow ochre.
I think you're mistaken, Mr. Painter.
Don't tell me you've mixed up my order again. Did you learn nothing in artist assistant school?
I'm not an assistant. I'm a fellow artist. You've probably heard of me. I'm the one and only.
An artist? You don't look like one. Where is your brush? Your sad face? Your dirty apron?
I'm a magician. Of the magic arts, you see? Would you like a little demonstration?
If you don't have my order, you have no reason to be here. I'll kick you out myself.
Alright. First run boss fight. This is gonna be a disaster. Oh, that hit me? Ow. I can't walk on the paint. Damn it.
Someone's looking tired.
Ugh. Ah! No! Oh, there we go. I'm surprised I did that on the first frickin' run. I'm happy with that. It took me all night to even get that far and beat him last night. That means we get to see the bunny now. Toxic Spray 7. This is actually good. I want to put this on over... Yeah, 5 of a kind is tier 1. This is obviously a way better upgrade, so... I just spray him with poison.
Oh, there he is. That's exactly who I want to talk to. The infamous, the legend, the only Dandy Ace.
So you're a bunny who won't attack me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one's looking to get violent, friendo. Just want to conduct some business here. The name's Nnif, the smuggler, and I don't work for nobody but myself. Now, I ain't half as fancy as your assistants, but I can treat you to some top-of-the-line stuff.
That's one cool-looking hat, Nnif. All right. What kind of business did you have in mind?
Listen, I grew up in this place. Been everywhere. See the magic around? I've seen plenty of it to know that it's what it is. And I know how it works.
Can you take a man out of a hat yet?
Oh, very funny, bozo. Good old rabbit in the hat jokes. See, we're being friends already.
That was a good one. Come on.
Hilarious. Crack as many jokes as you want, Slick. When you need someone to add that extra heat to your cards, I'm gonna be right here.
All right. What do you need for that?
Bring me shards, and I'll upgrade your magical cards. Trust me, boss. I will make you very powerful.
I want a plushie of this lad. So let's see here. This unlocks the little cart. I haven't done this yet because it costs $250. Power start, increase the starting card tiers, run by... Okay, yeah, I definitely want that. Put all my shards into this for now. But I'm pretty sure he only shows up between boss fights, so you have to save your shards if you really want lots of stuff. It's risky. Dead Cells does the same thing. Bunny Lisa.
That's off limits.
Don't have a
You'll
spade
never
key.
find the key.
I only found the diamond key. Alright, guest lounge.
You're not even sweating.
I've not beaten the guest lounge, so I don't think I even got very far in here before. It's this like 37 minutes I've been playing. I've like gotten almost as much done as I did last night. It's great.
Can we get on with our lives yet?
Take that.
I always feel for that green-eyed man. He must be so lonely.
I already have my 3 trinkets for the run. Okay, guest lounge, and then it goes like this for a bit.
Ah, the guest lounge. Where visitors of the palace may check out any time they like, but they may never leave.
By visitors, you mean the insane number of ghosts, candlesticks, and warrior rabbits I've encountered so far?
And vampires. Don't forget vampires. They tend to get upset. Good thing they prefer to stay in the gala hall, though.
My point is, why do they have to attack me? We could be having a drink instead.
I wouldn't count on that. They would chase you to the end of the cursed mirror, just to please the mighty Lele. They will do anything in their power to prevent you from reaching the throne room.
Good thing I prepared a few tricks for this situation.
Alright.
Your good
Now let's see
looks won't matter
how I'll
much
do in the
when
new
you get started.
territory.
Trust me.
Bomb bunnies! Oh. Green ones explode. That I remember seeing. Okay. I believe there's like the thing that killed me here. There's like these ladies that have like a scorpion get over here.
Think that fabulous cape will protect you? Spoiler alert.
Ah, the bunnies. Boom bunnies. They're scary. Even if I can stun them, they'll just get an explosion. Damn it. Didn't stun them fast enough. What's this?
That's my mama's luggage. Keep your dirty hands out.
That's the charm thing. I don't want that. Oh, I forgot. I got poison spray and I'm not using it. Silly me. That's like a really high tier for it, too.
You shouldn't just rely on good looks if you want to survive.
Ah!
Getting low on power.
I gotta use my T already. Keep away from them. Ah! You teleport too? Okay. I gotta be careful. This might be where the first run ends. Ah, the ladies! Ah. Wait for them. Once enemies flash, they've committed to the direction of their attack, so you can kind of like dodge around that. That's the trick I've learned that kind of helps. There we go. Damn it. They do that too. There's a second one. Alright. Someone drop a cupcake, please. I want a cupcake. Those aren't cupcakes. Don't need that. Let's go here.
You think you're good with magic, huh? Listen,
Ah.
don't tell me you're hurt. Do you need medical assistance? Hey, the cupcake is not for you.
Okay. Oh, hey. That looks like the Persona 5 mask on the table there. Maybe that's an intentional reference there. Or it could just be a generic mask. Oh. Okay, she does stabs twice, and then she just does like that area sweep. Damn it. I'm gonna die. I haven't killed enough enemies to replenish the Guardian Angel. 42. Damn, that's a lot. Oh, God. Oh! I died.
I always told you, there are no heroes here.
Defeated by Torchmaid. I lost only 13 shards. Well, that was good for the first run. Ugh.
Well, hello again. Are you surprised?
I'm back to the beginning?
It's called the Ever-Changing Palace for a reason. Every time you are defeated, you will restart here and the palace will rebuild itself.
That means I'm trapped here.
The only way out is to defeat Lele. He's waiting for you in the throne room, deep inside the palace. I'll help get you there however I can. Good luck.
Thank you very much, mysterious stranger who doesn't have green eyes. Alright. I got the burst this time. All the way back here. But this time I found the diamond key, so... Actually, come to think of it, I think I was able to find... I think there's another key inside the guest lounge somewhere. Oh well.
Let's see what you're really made
But I
of,
missed it.
Dandy Ace.
Now I'm weak again. Let's go. There we go. Get better cards.
Trying to open the gate, Dandy Ace. Stand up and fight.
Right. I feel so weak. I'm used to having all the strong stuff now.
That's a poisonous cupcake. Stay away.
You can leave that alone. That's a better one. 200.
Promise you.
This will just give in power magic, so let me just put that on as the upgrade slot.
No keys for you.
Spade door.
Lock gates.
Yeah, this game is cool. Kind of just randomly found it, and I'm like, oh, this looks fun. And I ended up staying up, just playing it up all afternoon and night. Not like staying up until late in the night, though. I just couldn't sleep. That's why I didn't sleep, not because I was playing this.
Behold my mighty minions. Charge.
Okay. Ah, whatever. Card's not gonna recharge after I blast them a certain amount. Adds haste. Put that there. So I get a little bit of a dash.
I should get some coffee. Anyone?
Gotcha. Oh, there's more? He had like a pixel of his health left, damn it. Funny.
Aren't you carrying too much stuff already? That's
Charm
not good for your
Blast.
back.
Take that. I don't feel like Charm really does much in this game, but whatever. I need a second attack when the cards need to recharge. There we go, a cupcake. Look, I'm already almost dead in the first area. Like, damage in this game really racks up if you take hits. I need to unlock the second T set so I have a second heal.
You are trapped. I'm such a genius.
There we go. Oh! Just remember that there's 3 additional harder modes after this. This is normal mode. Then there's hard, very hard, and nightmare. I don't even want to imagine what those are like. Damn it. Thought I could move around that.
And I wasn't expecting. Already
That
working
on.
on the next trap, so watch out.
There's a diamond door there. I can use that. No, I don't want those.
I can't believe he's still standing. Do I have to do everything around here?
I gotta play patient. I don't have the fist anymore. Yeah, that's another reason I wanted to stream it. Just kind of show it off a bit, yeah. Because it's fun. There we go. Oops.
What are you doing? Stop! You're ruining my plan.
Okay. I got a better handle on this build I have now. I'm used to my other attacks because I had them for so long. That's the annoying thing of roguelikes.
Will someone kill him, please? What the heck is that? A cupcake? Who made this?
Okay. Oh, I can't believe that didn't hit me. Take that.
That's off limits, and you'll never find the key.
Can't go in the club door. Alright, Courtyard is a new area I have access to because I have the diamond key. But is there anywhere else I can check? Get the cupcake. No reason not to, I can't sell them. Let's try Courtyard then.
Show off. Let's hope you don't lose focus at the next part.
I've not really taken any of the other paths outside of the main one either. So let me see how chaotic this gets. I've taken a peek. I've seen some things in here, but...
Hey, when you find the guy that trapped us in here, will you slap him for me?
Hungry Chomper. Ooh, that's good. Take that. So yeah, this shoots a firework and it inflicts burn. It's tier 3, so I'm gonna replace it over the charm thing and put that there. Yeah, that should be good enough for now. No reason not to take it, even though it does nothing.
Hey, Mr. Ace.
I'll take Guardian Angel, just so I can get further in the runs.
Hey, you were not supposed to be in here. How did you get in?
I found this nifty red key. Check it out.
Hey, that's my key. I mean, Lele's key. I can help you get rid of it. Give it to me.
Nuh-uh. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Fine. I thought it was well hidden for a minute. Not by me, but Lele, of course.
You think this gem is a ruby? It's so dazzling.
Your next stop is the Courtyard. A a place brimming with giant thorny vines. Legends say no magician has ever made it through.
Wait, have other magicians been here before?
Nope, you're the first, which makes the legends true. That gate
All
is
right.
shut forever. And
Bunny!
no other way but to move
Hey,
forward.
candles.
Sometimes I astound myself.
And bootleg ditto. Oh. I gotta watch my damage output. I can't just, like, stand in their face and kill them. Pretty sure I can't walk on their trail of goo. Oh, it dashed me. Okay. If this pushed them further, I could push them onto the spikes. Okay.
Dandy Ace, why are you equipped with your worst cards? You'll regret this, believe me.
Ah! I don't like bootleg ditto. He's mean. Stop hitting me.
What? No! Don't drop that cupcake.
I want a cupcake. Gimme. Club door.
Where did you buy your amazing outfit? You look so dapper.
Uh-oh. Ah! Went right into him. It's hard to dash around in this place because I'll end up in the spikes. This would be a really bad place to use the fist. I would just, like, have to watch my movements so carefully.
It's a trap.
Okay. Take care of you first so I can focus on them. Ah. Can't let their trail wall me off too much. Okay.
Okay,
The reason explosions are happening when I kill all of them is because this thing puts death charm on them, so that when an enemy has a death charm when they die, they explode and it damages nearby enemies, so it combos. Where am I at? What's down here? Struggle. The Ditto struggle emote is very fitting for this situation, isn't it? Oh, man. Oh, man, this is brutal. I don't have to kill them to move on, but I want the possible prism shards and stuff. Damn it. Can lure them all over here where it's safe. Yeah, just pick them off one by one. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Or wait, no, that's... No, you say it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Both are just... You know what I'm trying to say. Oh. Can I not... I had to eat a little bit of damage to get that. That's annoying. Still got a net positive there, so... Okay, I got 6 shards after all that. Damn.
Burn him, blast him, break him into pieces.
Oh, crap. No. Gotta kill whatever the totem is. I think it's the red aura powers them up. The blue one was healing in the other place. Ooh, Death Bomb is coming in good here. Damn. Nice. This area is scary. Ooh, Poison Spray. That's tier 4. I'm gonna get rid of this tier 1 starting card.
That useless junk. Pathetic.
Sell this. Go over here. Watch out for bootleg dittos, you never know what they'll do. Okay. 1 candle down. Poison Spray is pretty good for these guys, I think. Okay. Not to mention the fact, because it's a higher tier, it just does more damage. It's making the red totem is making the candle explosions really large. That's what those, like, red, like, bomb lines are. It's like buffing them. I can stack burn with poison on them. Oh, I got too close. Don't need that. Diamond door, but that's a shop. Don't need those. Heart door.
Let's not make it easy on him, guys. Come on, you know the drill.
Oh, that still hit me?
Hit and you're
Scum.
dead.
Whatever, I want mirror shards.
It's not for you.
Okay, a cupcake. It's fine.
Ow! Surround him. Don't miss this opportunity.
Okay. Okay, Death Bomb is really good for the bootleg dittos. Okay. The push thing is actually kind of decent here, too. Because these guys have a chart, like, they charge forward at you. Like that, like so. There you go.
Hey, you weren't supposed to leave so soon.
Not that it matters, but put it on like that.
For the trap to work.
Garden. Okay, what about the diamond door? Where's this go?
Who left that treasure chest there? Do I have to do
Don't need that. Spade door. That's as far as I can go. I don't know why I took the cupcake, because I have to take the heal anyway. I have nothing else unlocked.
Next section will be much harder.
Okay. Now I'm also in new territory again. So much dialogue. Lele is very upset.
It's nice to see you're still in one piece.
Want that. Take the tea.
How do you always make your outfit look so clean and tidy?
Go for the combo there. So it looks like the other boss is Scissorella. I've not fought that character or been there, so this will be interesting. Let's see if I can get through.
Welcome to the garden, Dandy Ace. Why don't you take a moment to appreciate the fresh air?
I smell flowers, but also there's something else in the air. Something funky.
Funky? Yes, I smell it too. I guess it's the gas from the deadly poison turrets.
A little more caustic than that.
Oh, I know. It must be the trails left by the dangerous oozes that lurk in the bushes.
You mean the bootleg ditto?
No, oozes smell sweeter, like cotton candy. This is something acrid and sour, like gunpowder or...
Dynamite! How could I forget about our lovely plant bombs? Get too close, and you'll be blown to smithereens. Best of luck, magician. Forget everything you've learned so far. It won't matter on the next level.
Hello, bunny. Are those bunny hedges? Oh, that's exploding. I see. Didn't realize what that was. Okay. When I kill one of the goo... yeah, you can see that the fist down there is glowing. Hang on, what's that? Oh, those are light posts. I don't know what those were.
They'll just keep coming. Isn't this an excellent idea? I thought so too.
Damn it. Damn it. I gotta watch my surroundings more. I'm not used to this area.
Right on time, Dandy Ace. I brought you friends, see?
Ah, ladies. Give me that. Okay, another cupcake. I can leave. This one is 125. I can leave that for now. I'm like 49 HP down.
Be careful, Ace. That chest
Ooh, the
could be a
fist.
mimic. Maybe
Tier 4.
a mad mimic.
Tier 1 Starburst. Is it time for me to get rid of that? Kind of. It's only Tier 1, so it's pretty bad by now. That on. Okay. Okay, good. Anything else? No. Club door.
Enemies! Enemies everywhere! Nowhere else to run to.
Damn it, I hit the wrong button and hesitated there. Crap. Gotta watch those bombs.
You're almost
Jaw.
done. Wanna give up now?
Oh! That literally goes with the fist. That's perfect. I got the fist combo again. Hang on, there's a cupcake. I'm gonna get that. No, I didn't leave any others behind.
Hey, Dandy Ace! Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Is this thing on?
Where is it? Oh, what is she doing? Cut that out, miss. Oh, yeah, fist is not good for goop, because they leave a trail behind as I push them away. Don't need those.
Come on, Dandy Ace! Cut my guy some slack.
Ah. Take the tea. Ah, jeez. Flower ladies are mean.
Now don't get lost, Dandy Ace. There are lots of rooms to explore and enemies to be overwhelmed by.
Ah, thought you were dead. Okay. Okay, everyone's dead. I got 12 shards. Not a whole lot.
You can take
Great.
one, but can you take all of them at the same time? Let's see.
Get the bombs. Oh, I got too close to it, damn it. Uh-oh. No. Okay. Kill the goopy dittos.
Wasn't fair. You used a
And power
forbidden
magic.
card.
What'd he say? I used a forbidden card. This hardly matters.
Hey, Dandy Ace. Are you so afraid of me that you need to open this treasure chest?
We're doing A-okay, chat.
What the heck is that? A cupcake? Who made this?
Okay. Yoink. Damn it. How did his goop surround him like that? Was that one of his attacks? Oh, damn it. Alrighty.
He's right where we want him. Erase the
Get the bunny.
whoever wants him out.
Yeah. Okay. Just Death Bomb. Luckily, Death Bomb goes off when they turn into smaller slimes, too. That's actually really handy. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Someone looking tired.
Guardian Angel had to activate. Wait, Guardian Angel didn't activate?
The bat! You weren't supposed to leave.
Yeah, chat, like, the heart pendant is still lit up. But I'm at 1 HP. He just coincidentally did enough damage. Wow. That's pretty wild. Should probably replace Bubble over this now. Yeah, there we go. Burn not worth it now. That's the end. Was there any cupcakes left? No, that's everything I can explore. I don't have the other keys. Alright.
You're getting good at this. I'll have to have a talk with my minions.
So I guess I don't have to kill 100 enemies, the thing's still active, huh? I got stupid lucky
Great to
there.
see you.
Random paint card to start. Card recycle. I'd rather get Hungry Chomper. Let's do that. And then put it into this for now. Tier 5. Okay. Actually, we'll put this over the bubble. Take that.
Hi, Mr. Ace. It's good
Take
to see you.
payback for that. And now we're going to see someone called Scissorella, I guess. So, without the club key, it looks like I'm going back to the guest lounge, though, as well.
The great dandy Ace never ceases to amaze me.
Well, thanks. It's always good to meet a fan.
A friend. Yes, just a friend.
Yes.
Beyond this gate lies Scissorella's garden.
Scissorella. Is that the name of the gardener? I like the sound of it. So melodic.
She's the lady of ladies, the royal gardener of the ever-changing palace. She's not only extremely elegant, but every bit as powerful as well.
Sounds like someone I'd love to meet. Is she friendly?
Only to those she deems worthy. And she is known to be somewhat of an authoritarian.
Not a problem. I'll use my most charming magic tricks.
You're underestimating her. Don't say I never warned you.
Alright. Hang on, what'd the thing say? Judging from the art, well, I guess it's gonna be like Lady Domitresque combined with Scissorman.
Stop right where you are, young man. You are causing permanent damage to my garden with each step you take.
Oh, I didn't notice. I am so sorry.
Is that a Goopy friend on her hat? That is a Goopy friend.
And he keeps walking in my direction. Preposterous! Would you like me to make you some tea as well?
Thanks, I have my own tea. All this performing has made me a little peckish, though. Do you have any crackers?
You insolent brat! Lady Scissorella is going to teach you some manners.
Goopy friends. Damn it. Can't get away with using the fist here, it seems. Damn it. I still only have one tea set, so this is bad. Uh-oh. If I chomp through the enemies, it gets bigger and it hits her for more damage. Oh, damn. Seems like I don't have a choice but to keep my distance right now with no healing. Watch, take it slow. Damn it.
That's all you got?
Okay. Eh. What's this? Damn it. Damn it. No! Oh! I just barely finished that because the Guardian Angel thing. That wouldn't have activated if I didn't get that stupid luck in the last area, too. Oh, I got a better punch. That's quite an upgrade. 800 damage to 2,000. I'll take it. Yay. I lived.
You got any shards for me today, boss?
Take that. What do you got? Treasure Hunter. Cards dropped by a treasure chest are 1 tier higher. I think I should start working towards unlocking this thing, maybe. Whatever. Yep, going back to the guest lounge because I don't have the other key.
You're not even sweating.
Whew. We did it. And Jolly Jolly and Jenny Jenny are happy with us.
Great to see you, Mr. A.
I have nothing for you. I still don't even have the second tea set
Do you
yet.
need me, mister?
Nope. Alright, let's try Guest House Round 2.
Ah, the guest lounge.
Or Lounge.
Where visitors of the past...
Oh, this is the same.
check out.
Okay. Yeah, I already talked to him last time I was here.
I'm sure you will find this next area rather... interesting.
Alright. Damn. Those bunnies. I hate them. Okay. I think I have stronger equipment here now, though, so let me see what I can do.
Monsters.
Take this first. Ooh, is that a better chomper? It is. Punch it. Damn. Really?
Come on. Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
Where's that cupcake? Guess that's all for over here. It was just a chest.
We're the best magicians I know of. Can't wait for our magic duel.
Watch you. No, you don't. Yeah, gotcha.
Move along, Daddy.
Don't have that.
You can only get in if you find the keys.
I need
And I'm
another
glad to
key.
inform you I hid them deep inside the palace.
No, you don't. Now I'm messing around with the candle ladies. Oh, you don't. Oh. Okay, so far so good.
Wonder, what is a magician? Miserable little pile of tricks.
Enough, Mr. Lele. Not in the mood for your references. Okay.
We have the magician. magician locked in a room, destroying him.
Oh, she can wait. The Torchmaids can warp out of my stun combo. Oh, that's great. I have to kill them with ranged stuff then, don't I? Ah, stop it. No! Again?
The magician never died in his bed.
I got killed by that stupid thing again. She freaking warps out of my punch! I hate her. I don't like her. Gonna have vengeance now.
Everything you've learned so far. It won't matter on the next level.
I hate Torchmaids. They're the bully of the day. Hang on. I'm starting with tier 2 stuff. Okay, that's good. I unlocked that, didn't I? That's good. So I have a pretty good head start now. Take that. I still didn't find another key. I'm pretty sure I can find the second key in that place, but I didn't find it.
That's a poisonous cupcake. Stay
Don't eat
away.
it. Quick Wagon Shop. Is that supposed to be a reference to Speedwagon? I wonder. I don't have enough coins for anything, though.
So many minions, and there's no escape. I'm so brilliant.
Ah, damn it. Magic. I'll take that. Put Hex on. Now my cards do Hex. Which is good. What does exactly Hex do again, though? Enemies take damage while moving when they're Hexed. Okay. I guess that's fine. Alright. Club door.
You're surrounded. Time for your unconditional surrender. Come on. Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
Oh, he did it at the same time I got him. Whatever. Can't get sloppy with enemies now.
Let's see if you survive this.
Hex does nothing to the stationary, like, little light post enemies, whatever they are. Torches. They sit there and they fire balls at fire at me like the torches in Zelda. Okay.
That was barely a challenge. Next time you'll see.
Well, I guess put that on. Okay, bind for 3 seconds. Upgrade effects with CC. Replace the CC of the main card. What is this? I'm not even sure what I did. Blinded enemies can't move, but A shoots a comet that explodes in a large area. Okay.
Don't bother trying to open the gate, Dandy Ace. Stand up.
Alright then. Guess I have that now. I have a bomb that binds enemies now. Which doesn't combo with my Hex at all, does it?
What? How dare you? Go back inside.
That's not going to do anything, but I want to carry it for now. Banquet Hall. I want more shards. Let's go here.
I'm getting hungry. Can anyone bring food that's not a cupcake? I can't eat any more cupcakes. Ugh.
I want cupcakes. Okay.
How is he still standing? Warm him.
All right. Damage.
Evil creatures of the palace, Assemble!
Damn it.
What the heck is that? A cupcake? Who made this?
Alright. They're all gone. That's the courtyard. Could take that path again. It seems like, until I find another key in, like, the guest lounge or something, though, all paths are gonna lead back to, the guest lounge. So I guess I could take the easier pathway, then. Again, fight the Axolotl. Where's the other one? Banquet hall.
I could have done the same.
Yeah! The pot and pan waifu. No, it's she's called a torch maid, and I hate her now.
Okay, this is taking forever.
Okay, take that. Card recycle. Poison rose. 3 poisonous rose. That sounds cool. I want to unlock that.
Hey, hey!
I'm gonna keep taking Guardian Angel as my first trinket.
Well done. You've passed the first.
Okay, right, it's the same stuff.
Forward is the only way to go now. I hope you stocked some healing items.
Ah, damn it. I definitely need a different assortment of cards by now.
Yeah, I was hoping to see you perform, Dandy Ace. Of course, strategizing, of course.
Damn it. Ah, bop right into him.
Hey, you dropped your cupcake.
Gimme.
I wouldn't bother with the chest. It's screaming low-level loot.
Links forward. Place my current one. I really need some better cards right now. I just kind of have like a miscellaneous crap I've been picking up. That doesn't really work together.
I'm sending you 4 enemies. Oh, so you don't feel lonely, okay?
There's the landlady. When the cards need to recharge, I don't really have a way of hitting things too much. Damn it. We were supposed to do that. Poison spray. Give me that.
Hey, no parking inside the palace wagon.
That there. Yeah, tier 4 is pretty good.
What? No.
Damn it.
Drop that cupcake.
Give me that cupcake. There we go.
This is getting ridiculous. Did someone stop him already?
Ah. I still need a good strong attack to go with the poison spray. It is good, but not on its own.
Open sesame.
Okay.
He can help you there. No key. Work. Dandy Ace is trapped. Give him all you got.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, the cupcake is not for you. Bah.
Oh, I was trying to pick up the cupcake.
Don't count on
Yeah, that'll be better.
your luck to survive, though. I'm warning you.
Hmm.
Move along, Dandy.
Heart door.
You can only get in if you find the keys. And I'm glad to inform you I hid them deep inside the palace.
I wish I had like something like the bubble or firework to go with this. I gotta fight them a little slowly. Oh, I charged right into that. Damage racks up so much. Gimme. Oh, that would be nice. Because I also took this in case I found it there. Now I have the fist set up with the extra damage to stunned enemies. Binding chains, tier 2. I mean, good otherwise. Alright, now I have something to fight with that's decent. Any cupcakes I left behind? Nope. Do I use my tea yet? I should.
And now the empty room is full of minions. Ha! My defenses are so efficient.
Okay. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Just need to stop taking damage. Poison the bunny. Punch the bunny. Oh, I didn't hit him in time. We traded. Okay. Oh, you son of a... I thought I could dodge that. Don't need this. That's so bad. Alright, art gallery. But is there any other stuff I can pick up? Not really. I need other keys. Diamond key doesn't do anything here.
Yeah. Celebrate while you can. Next time you will see.
We did it. We did it! How many shards I got? 22.
Can we go home now?
I need to unlock 3 more items before I can get tea potion sachet 2. I want these roses. Let's try that. 3 poisonous roses adds death poison. What's that mean? When an affected enemy dies, it spreads poison to nearby enemies. Okay. But how does it function as an attack? Tier 4. Put this over this. Okay, it's a little slow after I use it 3 times. I have to wait for it to recharge, but I can use it. Put that there. Take that.
Oh, and a good day to you.
Oh, hang on. I already have that. So, tag in this fist.
This next part is so much
Alright,
harder
let's go.
than the previous one. Good luck.
Okay, nice.
You shouldn't just rely on good looks if you want to survive.
Now we have a good setup. We're poisoning the hell out of people. The roses just put... Yeah, it hits multiple charges of poison on that too, that's good.
Guess what? More baddies headed your way.
Ah, I went right into him. Bunnies, leave them alone.
Now. You don't want to get dirt on your elegant boots. Time to quit already. What the heck is that?
Gimme.
A cupcake? Who made this?
Ah! No, you don't. I can't believe he hit me for the little fence thing. Whatever. Dazzling thing. I already have that. Put a higher tier one on, not that it matters. Go over here.
Really, Ace? A lot of people are watching.
Oh, you again!
Cliche trick. Boring. You're almost out. Want to give up?
Great.
Now?
I hate Reapers so much. They're annoying.
Aren't you carrying too much stuff already?
Nope.
That's not good for your back.
Heart key. Up here we go. Oh, no you don't. We're not having none of your nonsense now.
Stay away.
No, you don't. Okay, Reapers didn't get me. I don't need this, actually. Sell.
More angry enemies. My tricks are getting better and better. Hey, you dropped your cupcake.
Ah, he warped behind me. That was sandwiched between the two. That's fine. A little cupcake just perks you up. No, you don't. Stop that. Oh my god. Can't believe I got stuck like that. Oh. Thank goodness I had a spray still ready. There's nothing there to pick up. Treasure room.
Dangerous to go alone. Take whatever you found there.
I don't need this. Oh.
Getting low on power.
Anything? Uh-oh. Damn it. What?
There's no shame in that.
How did he... I hit him with the fist. He should have been stunned. Maybe... I guess we hit each other at the same time. Well, that sucks. Oh. How unfortunate. When you hit them with the fist, they're supposed to be stunned while you continue to hit them. Damn it. Alright. Next one. Sugar Dandy.
There's no going back, Dandy Ace. I can feel your despair growing.
Got him. Alright.
What the heck is that? A cupcake? Who made this?
No cupcakes needed now.
Surprise, there's more minions. There's always more minions.
Okay. I had more sharp mirror shards added to unlockables, so that's good. Progress was in fact made, but that's okay. Ooh, that's a good one to get.
You're helping me out, you know. Controlling the rabbit population.
Oh no, don't say that. I mean, I really am killing the bunnies. They're not just getting knocked out until they fight again.
I wouldn't bother with the chest. It's screaming low level.
Ooh. Delusional freedom. Debinded enemies. Well, I certainly don't have that. Whatever. Anybody here? Since I'm not going to use poison spray with the roses here, what I should do is... Yeah, let's do that. Add poison to this attack. And combo these together.
Behold my mighty minions! Charge!
Stack even more poison now. There we go. After I mash the rose attack 3 times, it has to recharge for a second. You can see it, like, kind of count up again.
I knew I should have sent more minions.
Packet trick. Why not? Put it on.
Fire.
Actually, it'd be better if I put this on here.
Fire.
Now I have Death Bomb cast on that.
Let it through. That's a poisonous cupcake.
This man never gets tired of seeing the cupcakes. And shocked at their existence, too. There we go. Oh. Now I have a pretty decent build going right off the bat again.
Hey, the cupcake is not for you.
Yoink.
Yes, crush him.
Uh...
Love it.
Keep that in case I find the fist again.
How did he leave?
Okay, banquet hall. Cupcakes there. Spade door there. I have cupcakes left behind, huh? Let me check the shop for anything good. Empower magic. I prefer the roses do more damage, but Death Bomb could be... Actually, you know what? If this is... Yeah, this is tier 3. I have an idea.
Only sells fakes.
Put that there. I don't want the charm shot anymore.
Don't say I never warned you.
Now I have poison stars. There we go. Wait, bullet boss now.
Stop right there, magician scum.
No. What's that? Blueprint found for credit card. There's the courtyard thing. See if I can get any extra mirror shards from going this way.
Time to end your lucky streak, dandy ace.
I actually like this combo of attack now. This feels pretty nice. If I can get even higher tier versions of these cards, that'd be great too. This is only the entrance area, and I'm slaughtering enemies now. Okay, that looks to be about it.
You're getting good at this.
Take this path.
I'll have to have a talk with my minions.
Alright, let's go see Jolly Jolly and get stuff. I'd like to get that second tea set soon now.
If I ever run into that Lele guy, he's gonna hear a piece of me.
One more item needs to be unlocked. Ace can have a credit of 230 or 2,380 to buy cards. The amount of debt increases as Ace progresses through the palace. Increases all condition damage by 93. The damage increases as Ace progresses through the thing. Affects bleed, burn, and poison. That doesn't sound so bad. Pretty hefty cost, though. Conjure a wormhole. Adds death slow. I guess I should just get something that's easier to unlock than I want. Ooh, Chomp. I'm already almost at full health anyway, so I'll take this. There we go. Binding Chains. Sell that. I'll put Charm on the Chomp. And put that there, because I have nowhere else to put it.
Have you beat the evil magician yet? I kind of...
She misses her home.
Well done. You've passed the first test.
I've already seen that. Don't know why I'm checking that. Alright, chat. This game is fun. And I'm doing pretty decently so far. Now let's see how far I can go with this.
Everything you've learned so far. It won't matter on the next level.
The Chomp is slow, so I can send it out while I'm just kind of like spamming my Poison Blasts, and it combos all together. It's pretty damn nice.
Going up to your little party. Our enemy.
It feels satisfying to get crap like this going, except I got myself get hit there. Oh well. Alright. No cupcakes.
What the heck is that? A cupcake?
Oh, 2
Who made
cupcakes.
this?
I'll keep the better one back there in case I need it.
You weren't expecting that, were you? Now fight.
Damn it. I dodged to poor places there.
How did he escape? Are you guys on my side or on his side, huh?
Art door. Sometimes you just need bunnies to do your job for you.
Minions Minion Inquisition.
Aw, damn it. Getting sloppy. Can't afford to take more hits like that. Okay. It looks good. That was a heart door. Or wait, no, red is diamond in this. You think they would use red for the frickin' heart. Nothing there. Okay.
Be careful, Ace. That chest could be a mimic.
Death
Maybe
bomb.
A mad mimic.
Aha, it's the dev name. I don't need dazzling display anymore. Is beating up the bunnies a bad thing, or is it a bad part of this game, chat? What do you think? I know some people who wouldn't like that. Oh, come on. Alright. There's so many funny bunnies. They come at me with a giant fork and magic. Spade key.
What?
Diamonds are red in cards.
Stupid creatures.
I mean, yeah.
Kill him now.
So are the hearts, right? And the hearts are like, what, purple? In this game, I mean?
Oh, that's all you got?
Well. Let me get that cupcake. Where was it? Munch and crunch. Little bunnies deserve it. They're mean meanies here, yes, but
Here are even more monsters.
real bunnies are friends, right?
Drop your cupcake.
Gotta keep my distance here. Oh, surprised you didn't die. Ah! Walked right into that ass there. Cupcake. Shop. Fireworks. Wait, if I take this, I could add burn to the roses. Well, the roses are at tier 2, but they're still good because I want that. Do I want Death Bomb or do I want to add burn? I'm gonna try that.
Hey, no parking inside the palace wagon, person. You'll get a ticket.
Alright. Now I have roses that inflict frickin' poison and burn together. That sounds fun. I love stacking crap like that. It sounds annoying as hell. Uh-oh. Dodged into a bad spot there. Bunny. Ah. Ah. You are rude. I got the fist. I kind of want to take it for its invulnerability attack now. It's tier 3. Better than putting charm on, so I'll take that off. The bunny takeover is nigh. Never. Art gallery's there. Have I gotten everything I can? Check up here. I want to get as many mirror shards as I can by killing enemies.
Hey, followers, we've been over this. Kill the guy with the pink hat.
No!
Someone's looking tired.
Damn bunnies. Now you hit me. This is not a good room for me to approach in. They're just at the top of the damn screen, in my way. There we go. Got a couple more shards from that. I'm gonna take the tea
Why not
refill.
hand to hand for a little? Only a fool trusts his life to his cards.
Oh, come on. I tried the dodge and I got pushed around there. Alright. Alright, good. And I got frickin' thing for you. Alright, perfect.
You're not gonna do a trap check? What if there's deadly poison inside?
Okay, that's everything there. I got 26 shards. I think that'll be enough to unlock something, and then I can finally start going towards the second tea set. The second teacup.
Can we get on with our lives yet?
Oh, I can't afford it yet. Well, I could have got the credit card, but I don't really want that. I'd rather get that instead.
I always feel for that green-eyed man. He must be so lonely.
Take that. Way at the art gallery. Let's get through it.
Even if you try. Ahead you'll go, and soon you'll face your doom.
I am not gonna get killed by Reapers. You did not just turn around and chomp me, you piece of garbage. I didn't know you could do that. He did it again? That's scum. I don't like that thing.
You think you're good with magic, huh?
Where's the bunnies?
How you deal with an angry mob?
They're more fun than those, the guys. Okay. Yeah, keep your distance and shred that thing. Oh, it's over here.
Come on, Dandy Ace. Time to test your amazing magic trick.
Keep my distance. I'm getting too reckless and impatient with these fellas. Alright. Treasure room over here, because it's yellow.
Hey, Dandy Ace.
Paste.
I'm so afraid of you,
Blah.
but you need to open this treasure chest.
Going this way. Oof. Ah. Hang on a second. I gotta focus. Ah. Well, I saw this game and wanted to pick it up because Hades as well. It is fun, but if you try and play it like Hades, you're going to get knocked around so badly, like I was saying. Which should be a given, because even if there's similarities, it's not Hades. There we go. There we go. Whew. Okay, that's all of them. Let's check over here.
It's a trap.
Ah, bunny! Ah.
That's a poisonous cupcake.
Ah, there you give me the cupcake. Well, I guess I'll save it now then.
No keys for you.
Alright.
Only lock gates.
Just keep my distance. I have the range. I have no reason to be in their face. Except when it's Reapers. Oh my god, it's Reapers. No! Oh boy. I really don't like those Reapers. They're such bullies. Okay. Tier 4 on this. Even though the tiers mes no thing there. Okay. That's Diamond Door. I've not heard of Curse of the Dead Gods.
Dandy Ace, why are you equipped with your worst card? You'll regret this, believe me.
Oh, you piece of garbage. You still had some kick in him. Punch.
How is this palace so clean? I don't see a mop anywhere.
At least when they're standing still, that poison and burn damage can really rack up on them. Okay, that was better. So far, so good.
More enemies. Thin air. Ta-da!
Damn it. Ja, I got stuck on the corner and I couldn't teleport away. Okay. Alright. Sometimes that can happen where, like, I'll get stuck on the corner and my warp won't go in. It looked fine there. It's kind of like a very specific thing where I'm, like, so far in, but it looks like... Where I'm so far into the thing where it looks like I can go through, but I can't.
Attack him, get him, crush him, break his legs.
After Hades, I've just been playing, like, a bunch of Dead Cells. I almost had the Platinum for it, too. Oh. Okay. Still got Guardian Angel, but let's focus for a second. There we go. I am just almost done with Dead Cells, but I've taken a break from it. Okay. Alright, perfect. 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 Whoa! I dashed the wrong way and went right into him. Oh my god, I'm so mad. There goes my Guardian Angel, damn. That feels bad. I tried to dash away, and instead I inputted, like, dashing right into him and getting hit.
Oh, wait.
Hang on, is there cupcakes? I need a cupcake right now.
Slow down a little.
Ah! I couldn't see his thing because it was on the teleporter, damn it. That sucks. Wait, what happened to his thing? He's black. That was weird. Is it because he warped into the teleporter? That's weird. Hmm. That might have been a glitch. Wait for the red circle. When there's one Reaper, you can handle it, but when there's multiple ones, when other enemies are chasing you, it's just a nightmare. Get chomped, rabbit. Okay, I don't want to die here. Come on. Alright. Anything? Alright, I guess that's the end of it. Let me check the shop here, though. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's a teleporter there I unlocked, technically. Oh, better roses. Tier 5, better than Tier 2, that's for sure. So we go from 99 for the base hit to 234, and you can see that poison damage is, more than double, so that looks good.
He only sells fake stuff. Don't say I never warned you.
Alright. Let's go back, and now let's take my tea set.
Getting good at this. I'll have to have a
I
top
should
of
be
my
able to
game.
do this pretty good. Oh, doing pretty good for about 2 hours of runs from a new save file. I want to hope, if I can, I would like to hopefully at least get one clear.
Hey, when you find the guy that trapped us in here, will you slap him for me?
Alright, that's unlocked. Second tea set. That's what I really want to get now. Conjure a wormhole. So, I've never seen this one. How does this work? Okay. Considering I have the roses, I don't need the stars. What's its... It adds death slow. When an affected enemy dies, it spreads slow to nearby enemies. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And it adds slow for 3 seconds when it hits an enemy. That would be good against bosses. Take the T-potions. Alright, I'll go with this. Used up my shards.
Hey, Mr. Ace!
Take Payback Knuckle. So I get that boss damage if they smack me around. Payback damage is never my favorite stuff to go for in these games, because I don't like to plan around getting hit.
Oh, not you again.
Hey there, big guy. Did anyone bring you the paint tubes? Sap green, you said?
No, those colors are completely sold out. So I decided to paint something new. I'm quite happy with it so far.
Oh, nice. May I see it?
So you can mock my magnum opus? Not a chance. I've had enough of you, magician. On guard.
This guy's so mean. Okay. Ah, damn it. That's bad. No, bad spot. Not used to this weapon set yet. The wormhole takes a bit to recharge, of course. Alright, that was pretty divine. Whew. Dandy. Dazzling display, I don't need that. Got 90 shards for that.
What's up, boss?
I'll just keep working towards this for now, I guess. Whatever it really does. Now let's go in here and see if I can find a freaking key in here finally.
I wouldn't even call it a performance.
That's fine. Welcome, friend. Whoa, I was focused on the boss fight the whole time. Don't want to get messed up.
Nice to see you're still.
Got nothing for you.
How do you always make your outfit look so clean and tidy?
Already have my 3.
Gates closed. Nowhere to go but face my fearless minions.
Okay. I'm gonna play it safe, and when I see the torch maid, I'm going to kill her. From a distance. Carefully. Ah, damn it. Not fast enough. Alright. Where is she?
Coming. Isn't this an excellent idea? I thought so too.
Ah, Bomb Bunny got me. Ah, I didn't see that. Okay. Already taken some hits, that's not so good. Gotta be careful.
Don't touch.
Don't want that. Hang on, is there something in the corner? No, I just hadn't been there. You! I'll have my goddamn revenge. I dashed right into her when I saw her, too. Well, rather, she appeared on screen as I was dashing. Okay. Poison and burn to death. Yeah. I've had enough of the torch maids for 1 year. Those don't hit her. Okay. Diamond Gate.
I was hoping to see you perform, Dandy. Strategize.
Uh-oh. Yeah, got her. Watch out for torch maidens. Come on, let's see what this is.
Dangerous to go alone.
Don't want that. Just sell it. Got a present for you. Okay. I don't know why I didn't do that. Thanks for resub there, Xerxion. Appreciate it.
What do you call a dog who does magic tricks? A houndini? Come on.
Then there's a lady there, too.
Cupcake to a fight.
Ah! Pick up that cupcake. No! Oh, I didn't see you. You bitch. Everybody gets out of my face now. No, you don't.
Foes are much stronger than the ones you've been
Ah.
fighting so far. I'm telling you.
Okay, one dead. Ah. just hit him from a distance. I dashed right into that like a fool.
Medical assistant?
Okay. No cupcakes. I don't want to use my tea set just yet. I should be fine. Can't get me. I see you. I see you. Yeah, die. Die in the vortex. That's all of them. Let me look around.
Move along, then.
Heart key.
The ace. You can only get in if you find the keys. And I'm glad to inform you I hid them deep inside.
That's gonna
the
seal
palace.
behind me. Shop. Damn it. Maybe down here? Got ya. Take it slow. Torch made. No, you don't. You ain't getting me. You ain't getting me.
No.
Yeah, take a cupcake. Blueprints for Ace Hook. Guess we'll see what that is. Oh, back in the Joker room. That's all of them. Let me look over here. Okay.
Ow. Surround him. Don't miss this opportunity.
This is a bad assortment of enemies to be sandwiched by. Okay, she does stab, stab, and then she does like a circular blast around her. I gotta watch that. Oh! No! That's so bad. Oh boy.
Hey, don't
Better
do that
toxic
to my
blast.
minions. It's not nice.
Guess I can put that there, but it's like, yeah. Alright, what about down here? Better roses? Tier 7. I have tier 5. This will be real good. That, like, doubles it. Damn. Like I was saying at the start, like, a single increase in tier just, like, really ups the damage a ton. The poison damage per second is, like, more than almost doubles, up to 2,000. Jesus. Look at that.
Look at all that useless junk. Pathetic.
Still the tier 5. Alright. Watch out for bomb bunnies. Ain't reaching me, bit. There we go. Okay. We're doing good this time.
You can take one, but can you take all of them at the same time?
No, no, no.
Let's see.
Ooh. Can you teleport too? Got her. No, 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 no. Drink the tea! Oh.
I think those creatures came with a defect. I'll send the ultra mobs next time.
Oh. Tier 6 of my warp? Oh, that goes from tier 2. That's a lot, pretty big damage increase. Definitely want that. Whew. Oh! Palace shop. I made it to the next one. But, wait, is that the key in there? I see it. I was just about to say. I have to clear this room.
Don't touch that. Someone will hit you with a club. I'm telling you.
No. No, can't afford to die here. I knew the key was here because I picked it up before. I must have got really lucky when finding it last night when I first got here. Alright, don't want that. That's the charm shot. May as well get some shards by going through here. Wow, that sucked.
That's a poisonous cupcake.
Take it. I already keep the club key even if I die, so I can risk for the extra shards. No, you don't. Ooh.
You're going to pay for that. Seriously.
Okay, I can go to the next area. And next time...
I'll have to have a talk with my
There we
minion.
go. And the next time I do a run, I can now start opening club key doors. That's an interesting way of doing it. All those paths are sealed by the different suit keys. Ooh.
Great to see you.
And I got it, chat. Second T potion. Unlock 14 more items for the third. Okay. Random blue card to start. Gold credit. Card recycle 2. Free reshuffle. Get 1 shuffle for free. Okay. Ace hook. Fires a projectile in front of him. Stun for that long. Adds death stun. I don't really need that. I want to get some cool stuff now. Hazards are less effective. 100% more effective against enemies. I kind of want this. This seems like it would be really good for, like a poison and burn build, and along with bleed, yeah. Which is definitely something you can see I like to stack. So let me start working towards this. Now I have two heals to use per area. Look at that nice little stuff down there. There's a little axolotl thing. Cute.
Hi, Mr. Ace. It's good to...
Yeah, it's the same. Sorry, Jenny. I get the feeling this last little gauntlet of 4 areas is going to be pretty damn brutal.
Welcome to the Palace Shop, a place where you can buy ever-changing souvenirs, t-shirts, fridge magnets, and a dozen different plush bunnies.
Plush bunnies?
T-shirts? Not really my style. Do they sell any top hats?
I should stretch.
No, but they sell little figurines of the palace's characters, such as Lady Fan, Cuckoo Nightmare, the Oozes.
Superb. I would like to buy an art apprentice. Those little guys are the cutest.
Aw, he wants an axolotl.
Sorry, the shop is only for customers. You were brought here by a curse. So, no. But hey, I think you will like what I'm about to show you. The absolute bestsellers. Lele, the green-eyed illusionist, and Dandy Ace. Both selling at 5% discount rate for a limited time.
They made a figurine based on me? Strange. I didn't get any extra paychecks lately. I'll check with Jolly.
Prepare for the greatest duel of magicians in history! Pew pew! Ta-da! Ta-da! I am Dandy Ace. You are no match for me. No!
Okay, who won that duel?
I'm not telling. Guess you'll have to reach the throne room and see.
Alright, buddy.
Forward is the only way to go now.
Let's focus now.
Some healing items.
What are these? Oh god, they're throwing bombs at me. Okay. Keep my distance, take it slow, watch their pattern. Ah, I was too close to it when it went off. Alright. Breaking the vases activates a spook zone.
Just rely on good looks if you want to survive.
What the hell is that? Oh, God. Ah, Reapers! New Reapers! I can't do this, chat. I can't do this. Oh, no, they're the same ones. They're just annoying as hell. What the hell's that thing?
You dropped your cupcake.
You're damn right I want a cupcake. The game, I do like the game's right. It is very cute. Very cute. Oh, I bumped into the vase. I really have to watch where I dash. Because remember, when I dash, there's like an explosion hitbox. I'm using that as like a finisher. It's the dash isn't just like, you know, for speed and like dodging. Okay.
Look how many minions, and there's no escape. I'm so
What the hell is that? Give him the slow zone. No! Oh, boy. Okay.
That wasn't fair. You used the forbidden card.
I still have 2 T's left, so I'll be alright, I hope. Shop? Alright. Diamond door. Ooh, big shop. This area is called the Palace Shop, so it shouldn't surprise me, yeah. What should I go for here? What do I have on again? That's Burn. That's the Vulnerability. That's Death Bomb. I don't really need this stuff, nah. Heart door. Open a club door.
Let's see what you're really made of, Dandy Ace.
Ugh. Gotta watch that guy with the flail, jeez. That guy is... Ugh. No! You were supposed to be dead. He had a pixel of health left.
Oh, that's all you got?
I walked into the vase zone, damn. Alright. Don't panic, I got this. Crushing Hand. Take it. Did I leave any cupcakes? I did not. Gotta be careful. Okay.
Thought you were done.
Oh.
Well, guess what? More enemies.
Watch him. He has a pretty... That guy with the flails has a really dumb range with that chain. I gotta watch it, and I can't end up in the spook zone by accident, or I'll take damage. Hazards are really hazardous now.
Are you so afraid of me that you need to open
It's not a
this
flail, it's just a
treasure
gun. Well, I'm not even watching him trying to dodge him. Guess take this. Even though the higher tier literally makes no difference in the upgrade slot, I might as well. Check Diamond Door. Is that a better time warp? 8. Is it worth the money? Yeah, why not? Wow, yeah, that's a pretty significant increase, jeez. Surprises me every time.
wagon guy helping Dandy Ace?
I should eat one of my tea. Okay, room's not sealed. Can take this slow. Damn it! He's so fast. He's just in your face, and he's like, screw you. Okay, watch yourself. Ah, damn it. Okay, slowing him down's a good idea. There's still one guy left up here.
Aren't you carrying too much stuff already?
More poison spray. I wonder if this would be good. I don't really... The poison's on the roses, though, so I can just put this... I'll keep the slow. Oh, boy. Seems like every rank is adding 50% more damage, is it? Okay. Looks like I'll proceed upward now here. Oh. They're giving an attack buff thanks to the totem. Okay, one down. Ah, I dashed into the vase, but that's preferable than getting hit by him. The torches really are just like Legend of Zelda torches, like how sometimes they'll just be in the corner firing balls at you, and they kind of just like expanded on that, huh? Alright. Getting as many mirror shards as I can by killing things.
Too much paint, don't you think? Don't bother. I know you.
Alright. What about over here? I see a Reaper. I think it's technically called a Phantom Blade, but I just call it a Reaper. Ah! Hell did you come from? Hit him with slow. Yeah! As long as I got a whole hallway to back up against, I'm good. More enemies here. Whoa! Okay. No, you don't. Okay, wormhole finished him off. That's everything there. 18 shards. What's in here?
Enemies everywhere. Where else to run to?
Okay. Ah, I see you. Thank goodness I have, like, all this burn and poison stacking on stuff. Damn it. I need space. I can't get space here. Where is he? Alright, got him.
You weren't supposed to leave.
That slowdown is really helpful against that guy in particular. I know, too. Welcome.
I should get some coffee. Anyone?
Okay. I like this build. Probably one of the most fun ones I've gotten to play yet. Don't dash recklessly or I'll hit the ghost zone.
Amazing secret moves allowed.
No.
I don't have time to prepare for them.
That was dumb. I got hit back to back just like that. Nice. Okay. Let's check up first.
It worked. Candy Ace is trapped. Give him all you got.
No, you don't. What's next? Oh, there's still more. I knew there'd be a totem, so I saved the wormhole for it. Ugh. Okay. They just stay slow and they die from burn and poison in there. It's good. Feels satisfying to land.
You beat it. And I wasn't expecting.
Better fireworks? Doesn't make a difference.
On the next trap. So watch out.
Check up here. Severino's Bridge. Alright, before I go there, let's see what other stuff I can pick up.
Your mother was a bunny, and your father smelt of glitterberries.
I don't know what that means!
Someone looking tired.
Better eat the tea. I'll get a full refresh in the next area anyway. For now, let me just... because there could be, like, another key in this area, right? I gotta look around, and also get more shards. It's a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Okay. Green Waluigi here loves to talk in, in references. Oh, was that better Chomper? And Wormhole. Tier 8. That's double mine. Oh, chat, look at that. You look at that. You look at that increase in damage.
Hey, no parking inside the palace, wagon person. You'll get a ticket.
I can just afford the other wormhole, too. I'm gonna go for it. This is just... yeah, this is great. Ooh, that's really good. I like that. I knew I recognized the saying he was saying, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Alright, let's check up here. Now I'm really strong. Yeah, I tried to dash. Didn't refresh fast enough.
Cupcake is not for you.
Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that one. It was a really strong one. I should have taken another hit first. Should have waited. Oh well. Okay. Damn it. Too greedy. That's fine. I'm doing fine. I can refresh.
I wouldn't bother with the chest. It's screaming low-level loot.
Okay. That's that. So let's go to the portal.
You're just a show-off. Let's hope you don't lose focus at the next part.
I hope I can complete a run. That'll be good.
Great to see you, Mr. Ace.
Just enough for this. Ooh, hack and slash. I know this one, and it gives you like a little slash in front of you. It's nice, but not what I need right now, so I shouldn't unlock it. I'll just unlock this. Chat. I'm going up against a boss, but I have poison and stuff. How much does it cost to refresh trinkets? 100. Increases the condition damage by that much. I could... Protagonist Fist doesn't matter against bosses, because I'd have to kill an enemy, right? Unless... I don't know if this boss has goons or not, so I'm gonna reset. Take this. Payback Knuckles, and Guardian Angel again. And now it's 5,000 to reset a second time this run. Okay, that's fair enough, honestly. I don't want you to abuse that. Okay, this is definitely an upcoming boss, right? I think that's a character with a lock for a head, or what? Is that a suit? Well, let's take a look, chat.
I knew you were powerful, Dandy Ace, but it never ceases to surprise me.
Thanks. It's just practice. And I have been performing a lot.
Too bad your skills won't matter this time. Behind this gate lies the Bridge of the Gatekeeper. He'll ask you for an invitation. Without it, you can't get into the Gala Hall. And I'm afraid that's the only way to the throne room.
Is there any way I can get an invitation? Buy a ticket, maybe?
Unfortunately, the event is completely sold out.
I'll talk to the gatekeeper. He might be a reasonable fellow.
I doubt that, but we'll see.
Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, hi, friend.
Name, please.
Ace. Dandy Ace.
Let's see here. Nope, not on the list.
Is this the way to the Gala Hall? I really need to get through.
Sorry, sir. If your name is not on the list, no entry. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well, since I have to, what if I use my magic to go past?
You can certainly try.
Alright, let's focus. This could be the end of the run. Oh. That poison is absolutely destroying him. He was such a nice guy. I got him. That could have been real bad if I didn't have, like, my build set up the way I did. Pretty good. What's that? Security post? Oh, that's a lineup of enemies. I see. Here's little bunnies. Or baby bum-buns. Who are those people on the poster?
You look like you could use some firepower.
Alright, let's unlock this and find out what it is. Quick Wagon special deals. Increase the card tier on shopkeepers and reward tents by 1 tier. That sounds good. Cards dropped by treasure chests are 1 tier higher. I think that's something I should go for now. Must be in difficulty hard. Okay, so I have to beat the game once before this starts to become available. Because I can't do the other difficulties until I beat the first one. So what does this do? Increase your card's tier, maximum tier 9. Okay, so I spend gold to just give me an upgrade. I definitely want to upgrade the roses. They're like my most important thing right now. Oh, do I not have enough? Oh, I have to hold it down. Sorry. Okay. I'll spend my money on that. That's handy to have, because that little, his little thing there is in all the quick wagon shops. Alright, chat, let's go to the gala hall.
So dazzling and stunning. I mean, so boring and unoriginal.
Let's go. Let's go. Crowd control. Oh, that's in this? Can I set up crowd control? Alright, ladies.
Okay, this is taking forever.
Yeah, I know. Wait, was that? Oh, as soon as I... You put that in front of me. Man, that's rude. Do I want the extra T charge, or do I want the roses. Yeah. It's such a damn good upgrade. Death poison I don't really need. I'll just sell that. Alright. I'll be fine, I hope.
Hey, hey!
Don't need that. Alright, so one more regular stage and then the final boss. So before I get to Lele's throne room, I'll get a T recharge, I'm pretty sure. So let's just tough it out for now.
I don't know how you managed to get past Severino, Dandy Ace.
A stretch.
But now, you find yourself in the last room of the ever-changing palace.
CC on the earlier stuff must stand for crowd control. Oh, you're right.
The most dangerous, perilous, and I must say fanciest of the palace sections. The Gala Hall.
It's gorgeous. The decoration is done with such great taste. I feel at home here.
But beware! Only the strongest minions of the palace are allowed in this part. Are you sure you want to move on?
I've come a long way up to here. I won't give up now.
Behind the Gala Hall lies the throne room, where Lele is waiting for you.
Alright. Let's focus. I really don't want this run to die, because it's gonna take...
There's no going back, Danny.
It's gonna take long to get there.
I can feel your despair brewing.
What is that thing? Time bomb. Okay. Time bomb and has an area of effect. Okay. So far, so good. Let's focus.
Now, you don't want to get dirt on your
If anything, I can start to ignore some enemies for this part and not have to fight them all. But still, I should play things extra cautious now. Okay. There we go. Okay, he has a shield. Chest.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Adds in power magic. Don't want that. Okay. Let's focus and see if I can do it.
Where did you buy your amazing outfit? You look so dapper.
Why, thank you. Dandy does look quite dandy, I have to say. Great. Anything left? No. There's orange dots on the map if there's enemies there. The mini-map is very little too mini, though. Ah, damn it. Oh! Thought you're dead. Oof. Not bad. What is that? The vampires! Wait a second. Lele did say in an earlier area that vampires went to the Gala Hall. He wasn't joking. There's actually vampires. Also, they're the people I saw on that poster a second ago. Okay. I'm doing good. Trust your build. Yeah, this build is letting me play pretty cautiously, yeah. I can spend my money on this stuff now, huh? Let me save up and see if I can get an upgrade before I leave. Hang on, maybe I can upgrade... Not possible, upgrade would exceed levels maximum tier. Okay. Maybe I could save up enough to upgrade, Chomper. That would be good. Alright, let's focus.
Surprise, surprise! Let's see if you survive this.
Damn it. Couldn't move up enough. Yeah, rip them apart. 2 enemies up there. Don't panic. Ugh. Damn it. Okay.
Barely a challenge. Next time you'll see.
What's this? Blueprint vanish. That's a club door. There's no alternate paths now, so...
Another group of monsters trying to destroy you.
Alright. Okay, keep my distance. Ooh. Yeah, you followed, huh? There we go. Anybody left? No, looks good. Let's check down here now.
Aren't you carrying too much stuff already?
I don't want that.
For your back.
It's good for selling. I think I can afford to upgrade the Chomper now. Yes, I can. Alright. Tier X. Pretty significant buff. Hell yes. I'm so used to Dead Cells where it feels like a tier increase really isn't that much of a buff sometimes, I feel. Ooh. The dash takes a second to refresh if you didn't notice the icon down there. So you can't just spam dash to move away, and if you accidentally dash too close to an enemy, well, good frickin' luck getting away from it. That's why you gotta be real careful and patient with watch before you dash. Okay. And
Real magicians don't rely on junk they find in the streets.
I guess we'll sell it. Don't need that. Get the money for potential upgrades. I've not left any cupcakes behind. This is the only path forward, so I gotta go. No! I was trying to use my vortex again, but I wasn't ready for it to come out fast enough. Ooh.
That's a poisonous cupcake. Stay
Gimme.
away.
Where's the totem? Okay. Bubble tier, don't need that. Oops, I walked into that like an idiot.
Hey, you shall not pass.
Nope, don't explode, buddy. Nice. I actually really like this vortex. It just slows them down while the poison just like rips them apart. It takes a little bit of time to recharge though, a few seconds as you can see. Come on. Don't like that guy, he's annoying. Chest up there, so let's go that way.
Now you'll be overrun by enemies. Isn't
Nope.
this fun?
Chomp the rabbits. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah!
Bah, that was a bad trap.
Just sell this
You're lucky to
stuff.
survive, though. I'm warning you.
Ooh. The vampires do kind of remind me of my Otismon too. I think it is the mask, yeah.
Are you so afraid of me that you need to open this treasure
Okay.
chest?
Check over here. No cupcakes left. Play it safe. Watch the lady and her scorpion hook. A lot of mirror shards here, damn. Damn. I took a bit of damage there, but that's fine. The vampires actually aren't that hard to deal with. Like, the hardest enemies have by far been the Reapers and the, that dude with, like, the chain. Like, the gun and flail. Okay.
You are trapped. I'm such a genius.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
What the heck is that?
Yes, I knew a cupcake would drop.
Who made this?
Yes. It'd be pretty bad to die to a vampire right after I just said they were easy. Let's not get reckless. Ooh, I got stuck trying to move away and I got hit by that vortex. That could have been bad if the damage output was really, really high.
Yes, crush him.
Hex? Don't need that.
Loving this. Wait a
Okay.
second. How did he leave?
I made it out. Okay. Lele's throne room. So I could check this other path. Let me see. Is it gonna be... It's a room. Okay, it's an enemy room. I still have my tea, so I can explore. I'm gonna check
How did
it.
you get here? Quick, get him and throw him in the dungeon.
Nope. Because there could be a suit key in there. And I almost have enough money to upgrade my vortex before I go fight Lele as well. So I might want to do that. I can play cautious. Yes. Now we're safe. Alright. There's nothing in here? Damn. Oh no, there's something over here. And there's a shop at the end. Ah, it's a Spade door. I think that's everything I can check. So, let me see if I can upgrade anything now. Nope, I don't have enough gold to upgrade, damn. Oh well. Alright. Let's go, let's do it, chat. Final showdown.
Getting good at this. I'll have to have a talk with my minions.
Okay. Obviously, I've never made it this far. This run is just on fire, right? What is that picture? Oh, God. It's Dandy and Lele. Okay.
Can we go home now?
Not yet, Missy. Tour guide. Reveals the paths and details of the map. It doesn't unlock portals. Okay, so a trinket to unlock the map. I don't really need that, I would say. Magician Overdrive. Ace releases a burst of magic centered on him. While casting the spell, he can't take damage or move. For now, let me just put this in gold credit, since now gold is more important now. Card recycle. This is also more important, too. I'll start going for that. Alright. Okay, chat. It's go time. Alright. Let's go.
Aha! You didn't see that one coming, did you? Yes, it is I, Dandy Ace, your arch enemy, your nemesis.
My nemesis? Luminaire the Wise? By the power of Top Hats, you look so different.
No, not Luminaire.
Oof, I'm sorry. Salamander Shackleton. I almost didn't recognize you. Not as slim as you used to be, I'm afraid.
No, not Salamander. Me, the greatest magician of all time. Lele, the green-eyed illusionist.
Lele. Definitely heard that name before. How have you been?
Marvelous! To think I've been tricking you, the great Dandy Ace, into believing I was an ally since you first stepped into the mirror. I am such a genius.
Wait, how is that tricking me again?
Me, Lele. I was in disguise the whole time. Giving you tips and pretending to be your buddy, remember?
Well, I guess.
Yes. So now you have to fight me, your greatest fan. Your arch nemesis in a magic duel. If you ever want to see the light of day again.
Okay, I'm ready. I brought my strongest cards.
Oh, I can't wait to see them. Get ready.
Alright, focus now. Damn it. Oh boy. I guess I have to defeat them all? Okay. Damn it. Okay.
Aw, don't tell me you're hurt. Do you need medical assistance?
What a time for that to play. I beat him. Ooh, I didn't even need to use my tea. Oh, the bunnies were watching. Isn't that cute? Bunny guards. Wait, does he have it? He has an ace plushie behind his throne. Look at them little bun-buns. You upset, friend? Leave the cursed mirror. Hey! Get it, chat. Hooray! Let's speed it up a little bit. Developed by friends. It has everyone's Twitters at there if you want to check them, I guess. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo. Okay, there's the voice actors there. Wait, Ace and Lele have the same voice actor? Okay. Or wait, no, it's the different. Oh, it's for each dub. I believe it's like it's dubbed in English and Portuguese. Yeah. I don't know which name was listed for which though. Yay. Thanks for playing. But now what? Back to entrance hall, right? I believe it goes to hard mode. What happens here now?
We're back to the beginning, apparently.
You're not pretending to be someone else again, are you?
What you weren't expecting, great magician Dandy Ace, is that Lele, the green-eyed illusionist, has a few extra tricks up his sleeve. Beware what I call the hard mode. All the fun from the first time, only with stronger enemies. Isn't that a great idea? I should have done it from the start.
I guess I'll just keep going. I always perform my best when I'm having fun.
Oh, but it won't be. No fun this time. Just stronger enemies. Stronger foes. Anyway, see you in the throne room.
Increases the amount of shards by 50%, allows to unlock Nnif's card improvements at tier 2, Increases enemy HP, increases enemy damage, harder enemy encounters, ace heals, and gets T potions at reward tents every 2 maps. Oh. That's gonna be Bean. They have anything to say?
If I ever run into that Lele guy...
Okay. You can start with Nnif here. Wait, what? Oh, I can't pick a trinket from the start, of course. And this is... Okay. Alright. This is probably a good stopping point now, chat. I managed to complete an entire run. That's pretty good. So now I've unlocked the hard modes, which is where I will continue my grind in my own time for this game, because it's very fun. I really have been enjoying it. It was nice to be able to kind of get through a complete run, but obviously, considering we know there's hard, very hard, and nightmare, it's like other roguelike, it's going to be a bit of a grind to get through. But I think I did pretty damn good so far. Jafar doing as a one-off stream. I was expecting it to take me longer. 2 hours, 45 minutes. That's pretty damn good. Hope y'all enjoyed that, though. There we go. Like I said, this was a game that I did kind of see, and I wanted to play it, not just because, you know, it's fun, but also stream it to kind of show it off for people. There we go, yeah. Went pretty good. I'm pretty good at these games, from what people tell me. Anyways, because I know a lot of people like when I show off a random minigame, they all tell me they buy it. Anyways, though, we'll go ahead and stop it here. We're going to switch games for Twitch. Have a good night. Bye-bye.